Hundreds of thousands of movies are released worldwide every year in different categories. Virus outbreak movies are very popular today, and their demand is increasing daily. Many popular virus outbreak movies have already been released worldwide. In today's episode, we will look at the top 10 most popular virus outbreak movies, according to IMDb ratings. Carriers is a 2009 post-apocalyptic thriller film directed by Alex Pastor and David Pastor. It stars Chris Pine and Lou Taylor Pucci. The story follows four friends escaping a deadly virus spreading across the country. They travel by car to find safety, but the world around them becomes more dangerous each day. As fear grows, the group faces hard choices and learns how survival can change people. The IMDb rating of this movie is 5.9. The Crazies is a 2010 horror thriller film directed by Breck Eisner. It stars Timothy Olyphant and Radha Mitchell. The story takes place in a small town where a strange virus makes people violent and unpredictable. As the infection spreads, the military arrives and creates fear and confusion. A sheriff and his wife try to escape while protecting each other from both infected people and soldiers. The movie shows chaos, danger, and tough decisions during an outbreak. The IMDb rating of this movie is 6.5. Flu is a 2013 South Korean disaster thriller film directed by Kim Sung-soo. It stars Jang Hyuk and Soo-ae. The story follows a deadly airborne virus spreading quickly through a crowded city. Hospitals overflow, panic rises, and the government struggles to control the situation. A rescue worker and a doctor fight to save a young girl while trying to stop the outbreak. People face fear, loss, and uncertainty as the virus spreads. The IMDb rating of this movie is 6.6. Contagion is a 2011 medical thriller film directed by Steven Soderbergh. It stars Matt Damon and Kate Winslet. The story shows how a new virus spreads rapidly across the world, causing fear and confusion. Scientists work urgently to find the source and create a vaccine. Families struggle to stay safe while society begins to break down. The movie focuses on realism, teamwork, and responsibility during global crisis. The IMDb rating of this movie is 6.8.
Hey, get away from there! Get away!
28 Weeks Later is a 2007 post-apocalyptic horror film directed by Juan Carlos Fresnadillo. It stars Robert Carlyle and Rose Byrne. After the first outbreak ends, the military believes the virus is gone and begins rebuilding London. But a family incident unknowingly brings the infection back. Chaos spreads again as soldiers and civilians try to escape. The film shows fear, heartbreak, and destruction when the virus returns. The IMDb rating of this movie is 6.8. World War Z is a 2013 action horror film directed by Mark Forster. It stars Brad Pitt and Mireille Enos. The story follows a former UN investigator who travels around the world during a deadly virus outbreak that turns people into fast-moving creatures. He looks for clues that can help stop the virus and save humanity. The movie is filled with large-scale action, tense moments, and global chaos. It shows bravery and teamwork during worldwide crisis. The IMDb rating of this movie is 7. I Am Legend is a 2007 post-apocalyptic thriller film directed by Francis Lawrence. It stars Will Smith and Alice Braga. The story follows a scientist living alone in an empty New York City after a virus wipes out most humans. The infected survivors hide in the dark and attack at night. He searches for a cure while fighting loneliness, danger, and memories of the past. His only friend is his loyal dog. The IMDb rating of this movie is 7.2. "28 Days Later" is a 2002 British post-apocalyptic horror film directed by Danny Boyle. It stars Cillian Murphy and Naomi Harris. The story begins when a man wakes up from a coma and finds the city empty after a virus outbreak. The infected people are fast, violent, and impossible to control. Survivors join together to find safety and hope. Their journey shows fear, danger, and the struggle to stay alive. The IMDb rating of this movie is 7.5.
Shit.
Train to Busan is a 2016 South Korean action horror film directed by Yeon Sang-ho. It stars Gong Yoo and Kim Soo-an. The story follows passengers trapped on a fast train during a sudden virus outbreak. As infected people attack, the survivors must work together to stay alive. The movie shows bravery, sacrifice, fear, and human emotion in difficult moments. The father-daughter relationship adds strong emotional depth. The IMDb rating of this movie is 7.6. Virus is a 2019 Indian medical thriller film directed by Ashik Abu. It stars Kunchako Boban and Tavino Thomas. The story is based on the real Nipah virus outbreak in Kerala. Doctors, nurses, and officials work together to track infections, protect people, and stop the spread. The film highlights teamwork, courage, and dedication during a crisis. It shows real human stories and emotional struggles in the healthcare system. The IMDb rating of this movie is 7.7.